Hello. So, welcome back to Deploy Underground Tarot. For some of you guys who watch this channel, you'll know that there have been some adjustments in what's happening on this channel. One adjustment that I do want to try as I've been reading a little bit more about tarot and understanding different methods, I would like to try something out with you this month. Last month I did really in-depth readings, and that means long form readings. And this month, luckily from the feedback that I got from people, I'm going to continue to do these long form readings. But I want you to be patient with me because actually it involves more cards, and it involves me actually diving deeper into the history of tarot, the purpose of tarot, the art that was designed, and its influences and meanings behind each card. So I wanted to respect the process as we go deeper into me doing these long form videos. So this is a part of my announcement, is that I will be doing long form videos for each sign for this month. So it may take me a little bit longer to get to everyone. But as you guys know, I sporadically do each sign throughout the month. And I try to get through everyone by the end of the month. For some of you who have asked me if I would be interested in doing a non-zodiac reading, meaning a reading that is general and it's a psychic reading, I am currently doing a huge review of this style of reading, but at this time I don't feel comfortable with moving forward with doing such a kind of open reading. But there are a few people who I've been researching who do these readings, and I'll put that in the description area down below, okay? If you're interested in that. But for me, right now, I'm reviewing this process. I'm learning about it, and I am interested in it, but I don't do anything until I actually understand what's going on, and if this is something that is connecting with what is happening here at Deploy Underground Tarot. Okay? Now, really cool today, I have been reading this book that was gifted to me. It's called Tarot, How to Fortune Tell Your Future and the Cards by Kathleen McCormick. And actually, it gives you kind of the old school meaning of it. This book, I believe, was written in 1973. This book was written in 1973, and it was gifted to me by someone. And I really have been reading over this one area about the Bohemian method of tarot. And I would like to try out this Bohemian method, which goes from how your home influences all the way to luck this month. So I'll be doing this one here. And I'll be doing that for all 12 signs, okay? All 12 signs. What I'll do is I'll cut this this intro and add it to every sign as I do it, so you get the same intro, or I'll do it myself, okay? But I do want to try this Bohemian method. I've been practicing it on myself, and I would like to say yeah, like actually there is some gift of clarity here that can come from this method. So I have the book here to keep me going, to keep me kind of focused on how this works. It's a new spread for me. And what I'll do is I brought out the Light Seers because it's kind of pretty to be a summary card that goes in the middle. Okay, this is just my addition to give us a little bit more feedback, and then we'll clarify with cards as we need. Okay, so sorry for the long introduction. I'll try to timestamp it for those of you guys who don't want to hear me talking and can go right to the reading. So now I can do the intro. Welcome to Deploy Underground Tarot. I'm T. You are welcome here. And For all of you deploy heads, thank you for liking and subscribing and sharing the channel. I am getting closer to being monetized. Isn't that great? It's so great. It took me 2.5 years. Yeah, it's crazy. So thank you guys for watching the channel, because it's getting closer to me being able to be like the rest of the readers who have monetized their channel, okay? For those of you guys who are interested, it takes about 2.5 years to monetize your channel when you're a reader, or more, okay? Voila, but it's all for the love of the game. So first, I would like to cleanse the cards for you, okay? I would like to cleanse the cards for you. And then I would like to proceed with this Bohemian Method reading for you, okay? So let me take these babies out, light seers, and we'll cleanse the cards. You'll hear the birds in the background. They're currently flying through my garden. I just moved a lot of soil, so there's a lot of worms and healthy things for them to eat. So you'll hear them in the background. All right, here we go. Thank you. Thank you. All right, so how this is going to work is we're going to use the Rider-Waite Tarot for the body of the reading. And then I'm actually going to take one of the light seers to start off with who am I going to start this new reading with. And then from there, I'll start from that zodiac sign, and I'll go backwards. Okay, so like, let's say if Gemini, a card that's Gemini comes out, then I'll go backwards, which would be Taurus. Okay, and I'll go all the way back around. Okay, that's how I'm going to start. So let's see who goes first. Okay, let's see who goes first. Oh, 5 of Pentacles, 3 of Pentacles. So that we're looking at air sign, a earth sign there. Okay. All right. All right, so let's go ahead. The earth sign we're going to start with is Capricorn. All right, is Capricorn. That's cool. All right, so we're going to start with Capricorn, and then we'll go backwards. So Capricorn, Sagittarius, okay? So here we go, Capricorn. Here we go. Let's go. All right, yeah. Please provide the Bohemian Method reading today for Capricorn. All right, so how it works, it's a bit of a pyramid, and we start with your home influences, number 1. 2, we start with 2 is present and desire, present desires and concerns. Okay, present desires and concerns. Capricorn. 3 is friendships and romance. 3 is friendship and romance. Thank you. Yeah, you got something coming. You got information coming in. You know, you're not used to this level of support. You're used to carrying your own burdens alone. And you're not used to someone actually being like, no, actually, that's not how it's going to work. Like, we are going to do this together. Ultimate Desires is number 4. Ultimate Desires is number 4. Yep. Ultimate Desires number 4. And then here it goes. It starts to pick up. It starts to pick up and pick out, okay? Capricorn starts to pick up and pick out. Like once you actually open up to when you are not down, but when you are, you know, you're in a place where you may need the help and you don't want, you have something new in your life, obviously. Because the message comes in, you have something new in your life that actually aids you when you're carrying these burdens presently. They're not going to last forever. It's just presently you are learning to open up a bit, okay? Wow, this is good. Wow, this reading is really good. All right, so the last 2, immediate. So 6 is your immediate influences or work, okay? Or work in the client's life. So work in your life, okay? 6. Wow. Yeah, it's a really emotional shift for you. If I get one more cup here, you are emotionally shifting. And 7 is your luck. 7 is your luck, okay? 7 is your luck. I like this. I like this for you because it's almost like, yep, look at the sun. Look at the sun. 7 is your luck. I like this for you. I like this for you. At the bottom, you got strength. You got that double energy coming through. This is something that you had to experience in order to appreciate this new situation. I'm not sure what the situation is, okay? I don't know yet. We'll get to that. But whatever the situation is, it is really around how you identify letting someone in during a rough time, okay? How you identify letting someone in during a rough time. Rough time could be physically, okay? Could be a physical thing that happened with the 5 of Pentacles, okay? Physical. I don't know why I'm hearing like surgery, or not surgery, like nothing invasive, but something where you are used to possibly handling this energy, the 5 of Pentacles. Take a look at it really closely. You're used to handling this energy of feeling kind of alone, and it's not really a feeling, it's more like a physical element, a physical disconnection, a physical sense of loss. Maybe the strength isn't there anymore. And right now it's almost like you are carrying too many burdens, but there's some information that comes in to really clarify that you're not carrying those burdens alone. And I think it catches you off guard, like you don't expect it. Like you're so used to doing it for everyone else that when someone does it for you, it's almost like, but wait, do I feel comfortable with a person coming in? And this is a person. Friendship or romance, it is a person coming in showing you their strength, you know? Showing you how they can actually lift you out of this situation. Can I get one summary card, please, in the middle there? Give me one summary card, because I want to make sure that I'm not going in a direction in which it's useless. Yeah, here's the sun again. You got 2. You got 2. You got the sun and the 5 of Cups, with the 9 of Cups at the bottom of the deck. Capricorn, I think that here you discover a new sense of, I'm hearing justice, but not like in the Libra sense. It's not like justice, because justice card is the card of Libra. It's not like that. It's almost like you find someone who can carry your pain as well. It's almost like you find someone who can carry your struggles as well, your burdens as well. And you tried to push them away. You literally tried to push them away. I mean, you did. You did not want them to see the side of you. You thought it was going to be peachy and clean and, you know, I'm always in control. We know you, Capricorn. We know you. I'm in control. I got this. I got this for everybody. And I got myself. Myself I got first, but everybody else, I got them. Because, you know, but no. You only let certain people in, and I respect that. You only let certain people in, and I respect that. Completely. However, I see you opening up emotionally through this connection. Almost like this person calls you You know, this person calls you, because here, this is friendship and romance, right? This person calls you. That Eight of Wands energy is fast. It's like a quick message. Like, almost like you didn't tell them the truth of this situation, or how detrimental this situation could be. For example, you get in a car accident or something. I hope you don't. I hope you don't get in a car accident. I'm just giving an example. But you get in a car accident and you realize, holy shit, the only person's number I remember is this one person's number to call in that moment. And you call that person, and that person says, I'm going to be there right away. But then you call that person back and you're like, I don't need you to be there. I don't need you to be there. I don't know why I did that. I don't know why. But that person hangs up the phone, and next thing you know, they're there. And you're not used to someone coming in that strong. Thank you, my camera's working today. You're not used to someone coming in that strong. It opens a new portal. It opens a new portal of like emotional strength. It makes you even rethink about the level of importance for this person. Before, I think you thought it was like fun and games, but this person is becoming a potential strong mate for you. Your ultimate desires shifted, you know, because this is in your fourth placement of ultimate desires. It shifted after this situation. This person showed you. These are romance, King and Queen of Cups, perfect couple, emotionally stable, probably some of the most loving parents out of all the zodiac. Out of all of the tarot. Okay? Yeah, he comes in. That emotional, tell me this story. What really happened? You were working and trying to put things on pause, but this victory could not stop from happening. You were working, trying to put things on pause. You even kind of tried to you even tried to ghost this person a little bit, huh? Oop, sorry about that. You tried to ghost this person because you got all up in your emotions. Sorry. Tell me if I'm wrong. I could be wrong. This is the fun part of tarot. When I get to see the people who are like, actually, dude, wow, how did you get that? I don't know. It's cards. We put that together. We tell a story. That's what we do in tarot. Some of us have psychic abilities. I don't. I'm never going to admit to that. I don't. I respect those who do. People like 13 Moon Tarot. If you haven't seen her channel, watch it. She's really amazing. People like Sassy Scorpio. These people, they've been around in the game for a long time. I don't equate myself to that or compete with them. I admire them. But in this aspect, you tried to ghost this person because your emotions got all kind of fiery and lit up. You were like, oh, wait. And they're coming in like Prince Charming. Literally coming in like Prince Charming. And the good thing about it is that future aspect of it needed to happen to shake you. Now, if this hasn't happened, there's the Sun and the Five of Cups down here. And the Sun here, huh? I can only tell you what I see for you is someone who is shaking and changing your world around how you feel safe, how you feel that you should interact with certain situations. How you feel like you should bring in people into your life. Let's start there. And when they come into your life, how deep do you allow them to get into your life? Well, I could tell you how deep you allow them to get into your life is we got that Two of Wands energy. Yeah, these cards are in French. Some of you guys who watch my channel are French. So, bonjour. All right? Okay? So, this is destined. It's destined. It was really destined for you to have this victory. Chariot, victory, card of Cancer, victory. It is really about the self-sustaining I hear self-sustaining prophecy that really came out of nowhere for you. This person is really everything that you thought you needed and more, and it's there it's there to establish a new chapter in your life. Like, you know how you have people come into your life and they just start a new, it's going to be years. And here I'm hearing 28 years. It's going to be years with this person. Just because. Capricorn, you think you always have to do it alone, but it has come in as a sense of new energy for you. A sense of new form of happiness, new process of speaking to your future, your present. Whatever has shifted has come to you to move you out of this Five of Swords energy. You got five, okay? If I see that Five of Pentacles, Five of Cups, Five of Swords, so if I see the Five of Wands, I mean, you really are shifting away from what you thought was originally your truth. Hard times. Let's take a second and reflect on your past as if you have just moved into a new form of communication, a new way of looking at your life, a new way of understanding what is happening here. We are all experiencing that right now because it really has a lot to do with these new, it's almost like we're walking through the new pearly gates of our new life, our new existence, Capricorn. And you are no different than anyone else. You are starting to see that this is a new chapter in your life. Now, I do want to take a look at this queen because she's actually... I'm starting to get messy, you guys. You see that? If you look at some of my old videos, they're all like, do. And I'm really influenced. I'm really been inspired by a few of these readers who are just, poof, And I thought, wow, it's really beautiful. I see why they do that. They do it because you can really go into the story, okay? I'm really inspired by that. So, look, Capricorn. I really want to understand your ultimate desires around emotional stability. I know you saw this, and I have to bring this to your family. I know you saw this. Somewhere, but it's not the same. Okay? Like, if you come from a good family, your parents loved each other, or I don't know why I'm hearing same-sex parents. I don't know what that means. But your parents loved each other. And that was the foundation. But they were two different personalities, but that was the foundation of what you think your relationship should be. But you tried it in the past, right? With an ex or something. And it didn't work out. But this one is actually nowhere like what you thought. And it's actually bringing you a level of curiosity. Let me see here. Sorry, 1 second. Yeah, it's bringing you a level of curiosity because for some reason it feels perfect for you. Oh my God, how many Capricorn friends do I have who have done this? I've seen so many of my Cap friends, as soon as they meet a really good person, and most of them are married, still married to that person. You guys know who you are. Hello. I love your partners as well. They're cool. A lot of my Capricorn friends, they go through that, where they have to learn to move out of their anxiety and learn to be more emotionally stable. You can't make this up. Either it resonates with you and it's a process of showing you where you're going, where this direction is going. If you're with this person who stepped up to the game and was there for you and brought you out of some kind of immature, emotional sabotaging around how you perceive with relationships. Oh, I like you, but I'm going to disappear as far as soon as I have to be vulnerable. Right? We get real here. It's a nice story. You don't have to take it as what it is. Just whatever you want it to be, okay? But it's a nice story. It's a nice story because you learn from this interaction and you ultimately find an emotional stability in this comfort of this person, this friendship, this romance. Hey, it's a process. It's a process. It is a process when you have to emotionally shift from being very stern about your beliefs, and when those beliefs are, they don't have to shift. You can still be who you are, but there's newness that comes in after you take this new journey. It's a new journey, Capricorn. It's a new journey. And once again, it's moving you out of your anxiety, out of your worries, out of a sense of hiding. There's nothing there for you but a new risk to take. And I'm not so sure how much of a risk it is. I think it really has to do with how you communicate your emotions. Are you going to be honest and true through this process? Or are you going to mimic the way that you used to proceed with relationships? Look, hey, this is getting really deep. I see why this bohemian method can be very, it's just saying, hey, this is an opportunity for you. If you're with somebody new, it's coming in as an opportunity to shift, to change the way you think, to start on a new journey. You might even be getting pregnant by accident, pregnancy, because, this is the fifth card, fifth placement, unexpected health or hindrance. Ace of Cups is really about, it's my new baby card. I'm going to be honest. Some of you guys I know are having babies, so congratulations. You guys are very vocal in this community, a few of you, so thank you so much, and I wish you congratulations on the new baby. It might be a Pisces, it might be a Scorpio, it might be a Cancer. Lovely. These are really beautiful signs. However, this emotional fulfillment as well could be a new way of you thinking and accepting help. And not help in the way in which you are disabled by the situation. You are still the powerhouse that you are. You are still, look at that, risk again. It says, hey, right behind your happiness, right in front of your happiness is take that risk. If you're thinking about it, if you're thinking about proposing to someone, if you're thinking this is the one, go for it. Take the risk. And you probably have to take that risk because this person probably is the one. Time is of the essence, right? Time is of the essence. Now you're telling me, okay, wait. So now you're telling me that this is the one. This is why all that is happening. 1 second, let's get into it. Because now it's like accidental pregnancy or something. What happened here? Yeah, it looks like accidental pregnancy, to be honest. Like someone got pregnant on accident. You're making really, really good, passionate love. And that's what sometimes happens when two people make good, passionate love. You make love, which is a child. I'm just saying. I'm not saying it happened. I'm saying that, hey, you got pushed into a space where you really have to think about the situation. I'm not saying this person is the person that it happened with. This could be a past situation. However, this energy that comes into play about taking the risk, moving you out of your anxiety and moving you to a place where you are that dominant force in the household, where you are that King of Pentacles, where you do everything you thought you imagined has just happened or will happen. Unexpected help. It's almost like the universe said, you want that? You want that? Here you go. You know? I'm not sure why. You tell me. Put it in the comment section and look at that. Yeah, it's a 3-party situation here. Yeah, and that's the Lover's card, right? Nope, the Hierophant. It's the Hierophant and the Three of Pentacles. This is almost like something that is coming down from the heavens for you. It was written in your journey. If you're looking for some clarity, because I know Capricorns, the ones that do watch, you guys are very discerning people. Very, very discerning. Even when you watch tarot, you're like, yeah, whatever. You know? You're like, yeah, don't care, whatever. But I'm going to keep watching, you know? Tell me, it's the truth. Come on, I know so many Capricorns. It's the truth. You're like, yeah, tell me about this tarot thing. And then you're like, you tell them about tarot and they're like, they play devil's advocate with everything, you know? It's about you. It's about you. And the truth is, you had called this in a while ago. Put in the comment section. You called this in, whatever is this, you called it in a while ago. And the truth is that it showed up and now you gotta night it up. You gotta night it up, okay? It's the Knight of Cups. So you got nothing but cups. New emotional fulfillment, new way. Your old way of living is gone. It ain't going, it ain't gonna change, okay? All right? It ain't gonna change. That's some Southern American alliteration for you. It ain't gonna change. You moved into a new space in which you are kind of moving into a space in which masculine energy is being provoked to be emotional. Open. Now, it's a slow emotion, okay? This knight, along with the Knight of Pentacles, he's a slow knight. He's methodical. He thinks about the situation. Tries to understand, well, I created this situation, but it's leading me towards, you know, a space in which even the Five of Cups lets you identify your new process. The Sun. The Five of Cups is actually a beautiful story of someone who doesn't recognize that two cups are actually fulfilled. The Three of Cups don't matter anymore. And your Sun is being spotlighted in this kind of relationship in which your emotional strength is masculine, methodical, and confirming that this relationship, look at that again, that this relationship is something that you try to say, oh, it was unseen, but it was really a part of your intuitive path. Okay, it was really something you called in, because we have both of the pages here, water and fire. Look, when you start off here, both of you are starting off in a space in which your emotions are being evaluated. And the one thing I can tell you, I'm not the best at giving couple advice, but the one thing that I can tell you about this is, the beautiful thing is, there's something steamy in between the two of you. And there's something about luck about your meeting. There's also something about overcoming immature conversations. This is how the relationship develops and grows, and there is ultimately this space. I'm telling you, there is a space where you're nesting with this person. Is this nesting a new process for you, or is this nesting a form of happiness for you? It is okay to cut off the world when you are in love. It is okay, after all of this person coming in, showing you that you are theirs. In a time in which you're not used to people supporting you like that. And they come in and they light your world up so much that even the Five of Cups can't even begin to contemplate these two energies. The sun. Now, I'm going to give you a little bit of feedback on the sun. The sun is the card of Leo. It is really the most powerful card in the deck. It is what creates all of the other cards. You know? It creates every story in this deck. And I want you to know that you're not the only person in this situation who feels like it's a new step. You're not. They feel the same way. And that's why they stepped up during this part. They said, hey, he's down. She's down. It's down. However you identify yourself. Down. I love this. Ooh. Justice. Hierophant. Justice, Hierophant, 7 of Cups. On that sun. Told you. You called it in. You made the choice. And now I think you're kind of shocked. Now I think you're just kind of shocked by how this unfolded. No, you actually got actually what you've been asking for. The whole time. 10 of Cups. You got the whole time what you've been asking for. Now, if those of you guys who are watching this and still around, look, if this has not happened and you're still back here where it's problematic, you're trying to let this person in, my advice would be to let them in and speak clearly. Let them in, speak clearly about what you expect, about what your boundaries are, so that they are able to not step over your boundaries, that they learn how to speak with you, okay? That they learn. Because ultimately, the 5 of Cups energy with the sun is really leading you into a new chapter. It is. It's leading you into a new chapter. So, Capricorn, for this month, you're the first to do the Bohemian method, which is cool. I liked it. It was quite fun. And I want you to know that help if you're not here yet accepting this person, help is on the way. Okay? Help is on. It's going to blow your freaking mind. Help is on the way. All right, Capricorn, that's what I got for you. Thank you so much for liking and subscribing to my channel. Don't forget to actually, send it to your friends. You know, I want a mission. I want to get monetized by the end of the year. I have a whole other list of things that come into the deploy space that I could connect to this YouTube channel. So it'd be my pleasure to actually move forward with this. So thank you so much. Peace to all beings, and I'll see you guys later. Bye-bye.